by those who use it. But the average person still doesn't fully understand the utility. So you're a big company, an institutional player almost, investing heavily in the space. So what do you say to those other institutional investors or retail investors who invest a lot who are like, I just don't get it, it seems speculative?
Well, the one thing that people don't understand is that the reason we put the money into it is because we feel like it's the least risky thing we can do. So Bitcoin is a crypto commodity. So if we look at it as a commodity, it's the king of commodities. The second best commodity is gold. And then after that, soybeans and oil and natural gas and lumber and the like. And if you're looking for a store of value or a treasury asset that's a commodity, you want the one that's absolutely scarce. And the only thing that is classified as a commodity in the world by regulators that is also a scarcity is Bitcoin. And by scarcity, I mean it's the one commodity that has a limited supply, and the supply will never expand based upon the price. So if you were considering having a treasury with soybeans or oil or natural gas or even gold, if the price goes up by a factor of 10, 8 billion people on the planet want to mine more gold, produce more soybeans, drill for more natural gas, create more oil. So those things don't make good stores of value because you're betting against the human race, and the human race is going to apply ingenuity to bring the price down because it's not scarce. And because all of the ingenuity of the human race can't produce more than 21 million Bitcoin, it turns out to be the lowest risk commodity. Now, on the other hand, it's also the king of cryptos. It's the lowest risk crypto. A crypto is a decentralized network. It is the most decentralized. It is the most well-known. It is the most distributed, with the most holders, with the most money in it, and it is the one backed by the most analog energy and the most digital energy. So there's 10 to 15 gigawatts of electricity backing it, and that dwarfs by a factor of 100 the next thing. And there are millions and millions of mining rigs generating 350 exahash, and that means that if a hostile AI took over all the computers in the world, all the mobile phones, all the data centers, all the Google, Amazon, Microsoft, everything, and attacked Bitcoin, it couldn't stop it. It could slow it down by 5%, but it couldn't corrupt it.
So is that true if Bitcoin... So what if Bitcoin doesn't take over as a global currency, but simply integrates into the fiat currency? Is that, and then that still applies?
You see, that's our view, right? Bitcoin is currently 1/10 of 1% of the financial instruments of the world. So when Bitcoin is $250,000 a coin, it'll be not even 1%. And when it's $2.5 million a coin, it'll be probably 5%, 3 to 5%, because the world will keep expanding. So Bitcoin can go up by a factor of 100, and it's just going to be a small percentage of the world's financial assets. And that means that over time, it'll just be embraced by more and more companies and embraced by more and more investors. Everyone else doesn't have to lose for Bitcoin to win. The only thing that has to happen for Bitcoin to win is for people that are unaware or ignorant or afraid of Bitcoin to acknowledge it as an asset class. And once they acknowledge it as an asset class, it's going to increase in size by a factor of 10 to 100. And when they then spend more time and acknowledge it as probably the best asset class, if you wish to have a long-term store of value, it goes up by another factor of 10 to 1.